Have you ever noticed whenever you think of something, regardless of if it's good or bad, if you want it to happen to you or not, it still happens? That is exactly how I've hit all of my mountain highs. And that's because I only thought about the mountain highs. I only thought about getting there, how it would feel when I'm getting there, and how I would get there. It's also the same way that I've hit every single rock bottom. That's how I viewed myself, and I only thought about that happening. That's why I also say in every single one of my videos, you get what you think of. Or another way of saying it is, you get what you are. That's what the first 70% of manifestation is, which is also the beauty of it. 70% of it is literally just you thinking, and it's purely mental. The other 30% is you actually going towards a thing and then attracting it to you. Because it's stupid to think that you could just sit in your room, be playing Fortnite, have hot Cheeto dust in your belly button, while at the same time with your full heart thinking and believing that you're gonna get a 10 out of 10 girl and that you're gonna become rich. It just doesn't happen. You need to put in the last little bit of effort. And I remember first coming across this concept when I was first getting into sales. I remember Jordan Belfort, he was kind of my main inspo for it. And I was watching his one video at the time. It was about manifestation and the law of attraction. And he was doing this on a whiteboard, but I kind of remade the entire graph for you. I know I'm very artistic. Thank me in the comments for this. But let's say, just for example, you are a magnet. And right now you're attracting things. And right now you want, let's just, to make this easy, say iron. You want iron in your life. And you as the magnet are attracting it. But the iron isn't coming to you. And that's because you're only in a state of attraction. You're not actually going to the thing. You're not doing any of the right things. Thinking about something and manifesting it just through your thoughts is what gets your foot in the door. That's the first 70%. It gets you in the same space as it. It puts you in the same environment. The other 30% is actually going towards the thing. And as long as you're just trying to attract it without going to it, it's just going to stay a goal. But as soon as you go towards it, actually, it just comes at you. But it goes the same way for the beautiful drawing, for the beautiful, I don't even know what this is called, picture, graphic, whatever it is. That's how it works in real life too. Think of yourself as the magnet. You are able to attract whatever you want, but as long as you aren't going towards it, you aren't taking the right actions, you aren't doing the right things, it's always just going to stay a goal and it's never going to come to you. So I would say that actually thinking about the thing and manifesting it, which we'll go over in about 2 seconds, this is the foundation. This is the bottom part of your pyramid. And if you want to actually build the full pyramid and make it something worth looking at, something huge, you need to take the action to actually get to it. But to actually build the foundation and get yourself in the manifestation mindset, you need to first start with the goal. And I see this so often, people make useless goals. They make goals that just mean nothing to them. I remember one of my goals was always, I'm gonna have a Hellcat before 18. Unfortunately, I did not get a Hellcat. And then eventually I wanted a Beamer, all these other cars, and I never got them. And the main reason was because it's just not a meaningful goal to me. The reason I wanted these cars is because whenever I'm cutting up in traffic, I wanted people to turn their head and look at me. I wasn't doing it for myself. And of course, like I do love fast cars and I do love going fast, but the main goal was for other people to like me more, for other people to notice me. And if that's your goal, you shouldn't be doing it. It's the same with money. I got to a point in my life where all I cared about was money and making money. And at that period of time, I was not making any money. When I did make the most money in my life, that's when I wasn't even focused on money at all. I was focused on growing my business, I was focused on growing my team, and I was focusing on the things that would attract money if I just did it. It's the same thing with your goal. Say you have a really good goal, something that's meaningful to you, something that's selfish, something that's not made up because of other people around you. When you only focus on that goal, like riches, everything are just gonna come to you as an accompanying attribute to your goal. It's just gonna happen, and that's how it happened to me. And also, when you're thinking of your goal, ask yourself why. Like, why do I actually want to hit this? Why is it important to me? That's going to help you decide if it's actually a goal that you want and that you care about. Your goal can be anything from a nicer body to more money to growing your team to whatever. There's a million different goals you could set for yourself. If you've been enjoying the video so far, I just want to say thank you. It honestly does mean a lot. And if you've been enjoying it and got some value out of it, if you could please subscribe, that would honestly just mean so much to the channel and me as well. I appreciate you, thank you. And the best way to find your goal, if you don't want to do it this way, that's fine, a lot of people won't. But if you are like the 1% who actually want to find the true thing sooner rather than later, for this next weekend or these next few days, do not watch any content, don't consume any content, don't listen to any music, don't consume anything, just be by yourself. Whether that's you staying at home, working on whatever, or you going for a hike, you going out camping, you doing whatever. What I would say is just be alone with your mind, your heart, your soul. As wishy-washy, woo-woo, let's hold hands and sing kumbaya as that sounds. That's what I would tell you to do, and that's how you're going to find your goal. Because when you are alone fully with yourself, that's when you start getting all these brilliant ideas, goals, plans, perspectives, understandings, etc. Trust me, if you do this, you will not regret it. The worst that's going to happen is you lose out on a few days of watching videos, listening to music, talking with some people. That's all you're going to lose, and it's just going to be one time. Now, let's say you actually have your goal. The next thing you need to do is start visualizing it. Imagine yourself achieving the goal, working towards the goal, how it's going to feel when you hit the goal, why you want to hit the goal, how you're going to go about the entire process, different ways about going through the process, because there's not one way to hit a goal. There's a million different ways. Also, if something doesn't go your way, don't worry about it. This doesn't mean that you're going to fail your goal. You're just going to hit it a different way, because you can take a million different paths to one destination. Only difference is one might just be longer, one just might be harder, easier, whatever it is. You're still going to hit it. And when you're visualizing it, you can literally visualize it anywhere. Whether you're walking, whether you're at work, not doing a conscious task, whether you're just journaling, whatever it is, you could just play the slide back in your head and try and pick at every little specific thing you can. For example, how maybe the money feels, how the car feels, how you feel once you've hit the certain goal. Just keep playing the slide back in your head. Feel the thing in real life. Imagine yourself as you've already hit it. Don't think, oh, I'm going to hit it. Think of yourself as, I've already hit this. And that's one thing that I started doing when I've been writing my goals down. I never write in like a future tense. I always just write it down as I've already hit it. And eventually, the more you do this, it's just going to be a subconscious thing. And throughout the visualization process, you're just going to start working towards the actual goal too. By learning the things you need to do, finding the right people you need to do. One way that I actually went about starting my business is find someone. It doesn't have to be in person, it could be online. Find someone who's doing the thing you want to do and either reverse engineer it or try and work with them. But most likely you're going to reverse engineer it. Let's just say, for example, you want to make $1 million. Okay, we found a millionaire. How do we reverse engineer what he does? Okay, he made $1 million this year. Let's just, to make this easy, he made $1 million profit. I don't know why I said it like that. But how did he do it? Okay, he has a business. Okay, let's start a business. How do we start a business? We got to find something to sell. What do we sell? Okay, we found the thing. Now we need a team to help us sell it. Let's hire and then you just keep on going like that. And eventually you're going to get to a point where, okay, what's the first step that I can take? Which is probably going to be find the thing you want to sell. And then you just keep on building up from there. This is a little bit of a different video. I don't usually talk about this kind of topic, but it's something I'm really into and I just want to share it with you. And I know it's going to help you out too. Let's say you do want to start a business. IFB is out. It's the first link in the description. You go ahead and check it out. It's essentially how to start a business or how to replicate me fully. Or say you want to be around people to do it with. You can go ahead and check out the Discord and be around like-minded people. There's a few more links down there. Go ahead and check them out if you want. Again, I really do hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to let me know what you thought about it, that would be sweet. And with everything being said, enjoy the rest of the day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.